Okay. I think I'm live. Let's wait and see. Make sure everything comes out good. If I'm live and you can see me, say what's up. Say hello. All right, GB, what's up? Jerry Coleman, what's up? Clerks, okay. Let me just fix them over here. Get this here. All right. What is up, everyone? It's been a while since I've done a live at home here. I really wanted to go live to talk to you all yesterday, but man, the time changes whooping me. We got home yesterday around 6 o'clock. By the time we got home from the airport, 6:30, something like that. And I stayed up for maybe an hour, and then I had to pass out because we were ahead 7 hours. And now I'm exhausted. If you can't tell by my eyes, it's 9 here, but it's what, 4 a.m. in Turkey. So again, we're still adjusting. So obviously, we've been gone a while. We had East versus West. When I say we, I'm referring to Maggie and I. We left Sunday morning from my house, and then we had to rent a car, and then drive to Fort Lauderdale, 3.5 hours. We flew out of Fort Lauderdale. We landed in Norway, then from Norway to Sweden, and Sweden to Turkey. So we left Sunday morning at my house, and we got there to our hotel in Istanbul Monday night. So it's quite a bit of travel there. Monday night, got some food. Tuesday went out with F.A. and his girlfriend. They showed us around. Huge thank you to F.A. and his girlfriend. They were very, very kind to show us around. Wednesday, went and got a IV rehydration. Some of you guys might saw that. I hate needles, so it was a little weird for me, but Lachlan was there as well, so I couldn't look like a loser in front of Lachlan. So they got me the IV to rehydrate me. I always have an issue rehydrating after flights, even if I'm drinking a lot of water. Like, I bring a jug and I try to drink 2 or 3 of these. This is half a gallon. 2 or 3 of these during the flight, and I use a liquid IV as well, right? But it's still not enough, so I decided, you know what, let's get an IV. Let's make sure I'm good. And did that Wednesday. Thursday, mostly relaxed. Friday, did the press conference. Obviously, we had the press conference. Saturday was the match. It was a really fun week. We hung out with all the guys, all the different arm wrestlers. Yeah, it was amazing. The food is delicious in Turkey. The views are delicious, are amazing in Turkey. All in all, just an amazing trip. Thank you to Ingen for making it happen. I'm sure you guys have all seen the match by now. If you haven't, it's over on Ingen's channel. The full match. You can watch it over there. It went well, to say the least. Pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, I wasn't all that confident going into my match with Zareb because after pulling Ron, I had a shoulder issue I was dealing with and a wrist issue. And I didn't imagine the wrist issue would be a factor, just because, Zareb's not going to try to top roll me. And even if he did, I felt, even with a messed up wrist, I would just have enough pronator to control it, since he's not really a top roller. But I thought my shoulder might have an issue. Oh, that's one more thing that I did on Wednesday. I had a massage therapist come out, and thank you again to FA for hooking me up with him. But he worked on my shoulder for about an hour and a half Wednesday, so that helped. The shoulder is maybe 85%. I feel like Saturday when I pulled it was maybe at 50, 60%, something like that. But again, it wasn't really a factor. For the shoulder to be an issue, my hand has to be a little bit outside, and now the pressure's on the back of my shoulder here, but the match stayed here, so I didn't feel it too much. But like I said, I wasn't very confident going in for that, and on top of that, I haven't been able to train for a few different reasons. So really, leading up to this match, I've just been relaxing for the most part. And then, of course, I didn't know if I was going to be fully recovered because I had a match with Ron 2 weeks prior. Is this a hair here? Man, I missed the hair. I finally trimmed my mustache. I think I missed the hair. Anyways, let's read the comments. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, GB, doing my nightly YouTube surfing. Saw the notification. Yeah, well, welcome, Jeremy. Good to see you. Did you go on vacation after the event? So, GB, after the event Saturday, Sunday we went and hung out with FA again. He set us up at the massage parlor in his gym where he's a personal trainer at. So Maggie and I got couples massages. Then Maggie got her hair and nails done. We went to FA and I then went to his mom's house. His mom cooked a traditional meal for us while Maggie was getting all that done. We picked Maggie up. We did some shopping. We went downtown in Istanbul. Monday, we just mostly relaxed. We walked down to the ocean. There's a little restaurant there. We just ate food, slept in, caught up on rest because we had a lot of traveling to do. After Tuesday morning, we left. We landed in Budapest where we had a 24-hour layover. We did a little tour of the city with a tour guide. Went out for some food. Got some steak, like my victory dinner, if you will. And then went out for a couple drinks. Left that morning. So Wednesday morning, we flew out to Norway, where we had a 20-hour layover. So we landed in Norway, ended up taking a couple trains to get to our place, and then walked like a mile. And I was like, oh, a mile walk, that's not too bad. But it ended up being like all uphill. And to me, it was like we were hiking to the top of the mountain. If you live in Norway, it's probably like a hill. I get it. But in Florida, it's all flat. So this was a hike for us. So we got to the hotel, showered off, and then the Norwegian arm wrestlers came and picked us up. I posted that video yesterday or the day before. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. And yeah, so we practiced with them. They took us out to dinner. Thank you very much to them. They didn't let me pay, so I really appreciate that. And then we're here. So to answer your question, we kind of went on a vacation. It wasn't meant to necessarily be that way. It was just the cheapest flights happened to have a 24-hour layover and a 20-hour layover. So we just made the most of it. Congrats. What a victory. Thank you, Connor. When are we going to see Emil pulling again? Mr. McPhee. Emil's right is a little messed up right now, so he has to get that back healthy. His left is feeling good. He did a little bit of after pulling at East versus West. I posted one of the videos where he was pulling David Samusha, but he's back in Sweden, so I'm not sure if he's pulling any events there or if he's gonna wait till he's back in the U.S. But it shouldn't be too long, Mr. McPhee. White Wolf, yo, Chance, congratulations on your win. Volume is super low. Maybe it's my setup. Okay, I can turn that up. Thank you for letting me know. If you guys can let me know if this is better here, I turned it up. If I need to go louder, I can. If I need to go quieter, I can as well. Sorry if the volume change messed with anyone there. But thank you, White Wolf. If I'm not mistaken, I think you had me pick Toulouse. If I look through my screenshots, I might have a screenshot of you saying I'm gonna get crushed. I don't know if I have it here. Let me check. Because I do like to screenshot everyone that says I'm gonna lose. That way, just in case I win, they can't be like, oh, I believed in you the whole time. No, I don't have a screenshot of you. It must have not been you, White Wolf, but thank you. EDT, thank you. Good event for you at East versus West. Nice work. Thank you, Mr. McPhee. Congratulations. Thank you, X Monster. I enjoyed your commentary. It was like Bob Ross doing an arm wrestling match. Yeah, so about the commentary, right? They it was like right before the matches started, and they were like, "Chance, we need someone to commentate the first 2 rounds. Can you do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." You know, mentally, I'm thinking only of my match with Zerab, and they're like, "Oh, we need commentary." So, whatever. They're like, "Yeah, it's just right up these 3 flights of stairs." So I'm like, "Oh, great." So I get up the 3 flights of stairs, and I'm just sitting there thinking of my matches. And then this guy, he worked for Core Sports. He did the audio switching and level matching and whatever. And he was just like telling me what to do. He's like, "All right, here's the paper. Here are the stats. And yeah, just make sure you're talking now. You're not talking at this point. You know, make sure you're saying, we're going to take it over to this person, whatever." And so for me, it was just a lot. And I was thinking of my match with Zerab. So I listened back, and I'm just so like quiet and not super engaged. I'm just kind of breaking down what's going on. And a lot of that is, again, because number 1, I was not supposed to commentate. It was a last second thing. And number 2, I was focused on my match with Zerab. So it was like, I felt it wasn't my best. If I ever do commentary again, I would prefer to do it after my match. Or if I don't have a match at all, I could do commentary. And yeah, I'll bring my A game at that point in time. Yo, what's up, Beefner? Yo, Justin, we got to start going to the gym, buddy. You were supposed to start going when I got back from Sweden. And yeah, I think we went twice. And those are the only 2 times I've been in the gym since then, which is not great, but it didn't seem to matter for this event. I got this pimple on my chin. It's bothering me. Every time after I fly, I'm always like leaning like this, or you know, whatever, like trying to sleep on the plane. And I feel, because my hand is pressing on my skin, the oil from my skin gets pushed in, and I always get pimples after long flights. So it's really annoying, especially here. But anyways, if you guys have any questions for me about East versus West or the travel or anything, you know, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. But like I said, I just wanted to hop on here and talk with you guys. It's been a while since I've been live. You know, I went live during East versus West. Not during, but right before we did a little live stream. But since I've done it here, it's been a while. I actually wonder when it was. Let me check my channel. I want to say it's been like a few months, right? Let's see. Live. Oh, all videos. Oh, no. All past live streams. Yeah, the last time I did a live... Wow. So, I did three, but basically 2 lives in Turkey. I did the live with my match with Ron and all the other matches. I did 2 lives in Canada. Before that, I did the Michigan State live stream when I pulled with Todd Hutchings. I did the tournament. Before that was in Sweden. I had 4. Wow, has it been that long? I had 4 at East versus West 2. And so I had 1 from Dubai. So it actually looks like the last time I went live in this room on my own channel was 8 months ago, right before I went to Dubai back in November, which is kind of crazy for me to think about. I've been slacking. I haven't been providing as much content for you guys, and the live streams especially have been slacking. But I'll start trying to stay a little more on top of it. Yeah, wow. Looking at my content. Time flies, you guys. Let's see. I have to eat a crow on that one, Chance. I've eaten a crow before and I liked it, but I sure was glad you won. He seemed way too smug for me. I'll buy beers next time for penance. Yeah. Thanks, White Wolf. No one needs to apologize. I was the underdog for a reason, right? There's a lot of reasons why everyone should have picked Zurab. I thought it was funny that people thought I had no chance, but you know, Zurab is a world champion athlete, and I am not. So there's good reason for him to be the favorite. But White Wolf, I hope you didn't lose money betting against me. What do you think of Ingen's rankings? So let me pull them up so I can give you a proper analysis of what I think of Ingen's rankings. Community. Where is it? Oh, where did Ingen's rankings go? If anyone can shoot me the link of their rankings, I don't see them. Does he have a website? I don't think so. I don't know. Bye. So if I remember, it was Levon 1, Jerry 2, Hermes 3, Gennady 4. I remember the big thing that people were a little concerned with was Devin not in the top 10. Which, I mean, Ingen's reasoning for that I thought was good, which is Devin doesn't plan on competing. He's injured. Keep him out of the rankings. But Ingen also said if Devin wasn't injured, if he did plan on competing, that Devin would still have him in the top 5. Ingen would have Devin in the top 5, I believe, is what he said. Yeah, I'd still have Devin too if I was ranking. But, I mean, I think Ingen's list was pretty good. I remember Morozov was in the top 10, I agree with. Dave was still in the top 10, I agree with. Revis was in the top 10, I agree with. Prudnik. The thing about it, though, guys, is after 1, 2 through 20 is like any given day it could be different. You could say, well, this guy beat that guy, and that guy beat that guy, blah, blah, blah. It's going to get shifted around a little bit, but ultimately, I think we still need more matches to really understand who the real number 2 is. I think between Jerry and Hermes, it's a good thing. I think Jerry will win that. But the thing is I also think that Dave Chafee can beat Jerry, even though Jerry can probably beat Morozov. And Dave Chafee just beat Gennady, who beat Dave Chafee last time. So styles really, really make matches. I'm just excited that we're at a point in arm wrestling, thanks to Ingen and King of the Table, where we get to see these high-level matches and we get to see all the different matchups. What's your take on Jerry Gennady match? Ray Charles could see the fouls, but hey, why'd you move that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trying to expose my
You're what?
my non-black background.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. Personally, I think the foul should have been called. Both athletes fouled. Gennady's were a little dirtier, but at the end of the day, I think everyone's happier that we didn't see a match lost on fouls. We saw a match where the stronger athlete won. So it was entertaining. Props to Jerry for winning that. I definitely didn't think he was capable. Hey, Chance. I've been arm wrestling all night at the pub. Very funny. Everybody seems to want to pull. Awesome, Michael. Good to hear. Big slacking. Slacker. Yeah. I'll post more videos, but you guys have to help me with content ideas. If I'm not competing every week, I don't have the competitions to post. And I could post arm wrestling practices. You guys don't seem to be super interested in those. I could post gym training content if I get back in the gym, but my gym training content always does the worst by far. So you just got to kind of let me know what content you're interested in me making, and I'll see if I can make it happen. My editing skills aren't amazing, so if it involves a ton of editing, I probably won't be very good at it. But I can try. Steroids are the devil. How much are you benching nowadays? I haven't benched in a while. I would guess my bench is still 405 to 415 range. But like I said, I haven't been benching as much. Yo, what's up, Normie? Good to see you, buddy. Stream's been slacking. Yeah, I haven't been streaming so much. Didn't lose money. Devin lost me enough money to last a while. Oh, there you go. Well, you should have bet on me, White Wolf. I could have made you some of that back. Chance, how do you feel about Devin turning down 20K for East versus West? I mean, Devin gets to, just like everyone gets to pick and choose what they want to accept and decline. So, yeah, I'm sure he has his reasons. He has his prerogative. So it is what it is. I think, number one, people need to stop telling Ingen, invite Devin when Ingen is inviting Devin, and people need to stop telling Devin, hey, you have to pull an East versus West, when he can choose to do whatever he wants. Take down there are a lot of screenshots out there, though. Okay. The rankings, yeah. I remember seeing it, but I just didn't see it now. How do you feel about Devin not knowing the price of the payouts for Russian tournaments? I don't know. I don't know the price payouts for Russian tournaments either. No one's going to know everything about everything, you know. I thought he put Hermes like 6th or 7th. No. Again, I don't have the screenshot, so it's hard for me. Hermes at 7. Oh, okay. Man, just watch your last match. You did great. Much respect. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it. Who do you think has the best chance to beat Levon? At the moment, nobody. I don't think anybody has a shot at beating Levon. I know some people would say Jerry because he just beat Gennady, but yeah. I don't think that Jerry has what it takes. I could be wrong. I was wrong about his match with Gennady, but I think Levon is just much too strong to make the same mistakes, and I don't think Jerry will have time to get behind his shoulder. I think on ready go, Jerry's already outside of his shoulder, so he can't get into his press. Not that his press would be enough, but even if it was enough, I don't think he's going to be able to get there in a match against Levon. But first he has to get through Hermes anyways. Maybe Morozov would be a good one in like 3 to 5 years. Maybe sooner than that. Maybe Revez could be a really good one as well. I hear Revez is beating Gennady, and he's not even a year into his comeback, so he's a really good potential one as well. If Tobias decides to go down the dirty path, I think that he's capable if he chooses to do that too. Great performance, Chance. Well done. Great to see. Thank you, Alex. Is it true you're close to quitting? Yeah. Yeah. I have not been feeling the same motivation to arm wrestle. I have not been feeling the same motivation to train. And I've been feeling like the community doesn't necessarily want me arm wrestling. Because every time I'm involved on Facebook or YouTube or whatever social media, it's a lot of hate. And it's just a lot of stuff that I don't really want to deal with in my day-to-day life. You know, it doesn't make me happy reading through the comments, seeing people talk about me the way that they do. You know, it's not cool, and so yeah, there's a few factors, but that was probably the number one factor. Number two being less desire to train. Now I do want to train after East versus West. I always get more motivated after being around such amazing athletes, win or lose. But yeah, I am back on social media a little bit more than I was the last month or two. I think as far as YouTube goes, I'm just going to block people that are being disrespectful. And as far as Facebook goes, if it gets annoying again, I'll just delete it again. But, yeah. Want to play League? Yeah, you can add me on League. My league name is Tugboat, but the O has the slash through it. It's the Norwegian O, I think. So you can add me. I'll accept all friend requests, and we can play anytime I'm on. Devin came on with an idea that the rankings need to be more objectively based and not subjectively based. He was suggesting using a point system. Yeah, White Wolf. There's already an ELO system in the making. It's up and running. It just needs more data fed into it. So there's a few of us that are coding the super match results in a format where the ELO system can take the information in and then give us ranking results based off of that. But that's already in the works, White Wolf. Gym training and arm wrestling practice are easy content, but obviously not going to get as many views as super matches and collabs with other high-level pullers. Yeah, of course, gym training and arm wrestling practice won't get the same viewership, but is that even content that you guys are interested in? Will you even watch it? If I post a gym training video, you're probably going to be like, yeah, watch 30 seconds, close out. And then the video doesn't do really well. And then that gym training video took me more time to edit than, most of the content on my channel. I don't mind doing it, but if no one cares, then I don't feel the need to do it as much. Just come from watching your match with Todd on 217. What a sick video. Yeah, that's probably my favorite arm wrestling video. It would have been better if I won, but, Brad did an amazing job. White Wolf, just PM me before you stake me, and I'll give you my my honest thought. Hope you and Corey continue to climb up. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Have you heard of Paul Cruz from New York? I have, Bendy. His left is pretty strong, I think. I've heard of him. I don't know a lot about him, though. Is Levon the Trendemir of arm wrestling? Levon is like the Trendemir of arm wrestling, but his alt is always enabled. Awesome match. Thank you, Jace. How long do you take off before getting back into training after a match? I pace it based off of how my body reacts. Like, I had an arm wrestling practice with the Norwegian guys 2 days ago. What's today, Friday? Yeah, on Wednesday. So that was 5 days after my arm wrestling match, and that was fine. But now my arms are a bit sore, so now I'll rest a little. Gym training, you can train the next day, in my opinion. You just have to train lightly. White Wolf, no, Jerry and I did not after pull. Michael Todd has to be in the conversation at least a little bit against Levon, right? I think that before I would say that Michael deserves to be in the conversation against Levon, in my opinion. I'd like to see how he does against Prudnik. And if he can beat Prudnik, then maybe. I know Prudnik is a notch down, but if it's a close match with Prudnik, it's not going to be a match against Levon. I wasn't surprised that you beat Zurab. I was pleasantly surprised you completely dominated him. Congrats. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Trolls try to ruin things for everyone. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Arms Tech? How's it going, buddy? You just showed the whole world that you belong at the top. Thank you, White Wolf. I appreciate that. Just ignore the disrespectful people. Yeah, I try, but, I'm a simple guy. I read all the comments, and the disrespectful ones get to me. So, like I said, I think I'm just going to start blocking. Congrats on the win. Thank you, William. I hear you. It sucks people are like that. Stay on positive no matter what you do. Thank you, Jace. Can you post more about the new point system? White Wolf, so it's not mine, so I don't know the inner workings of it. Maybe I'll do a live stream with the guy behind it, Frank. Maybe he would be interested in discussing the details and things like that. Post gym video, we want to know. Okay, I will. I study the video top to bottom, probably because I'm a beginner. Okay. You can see it being developed on Derek's Discord sometimes. We talk about it there. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Performance Enhancing Pancakes? Good to see you. What's up, buddy? Killed it against Zurab. Thank you. Yo, first super chat. Thank you, Dung Thai, for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. Zurab never had a chance. Boom. I appreciate that. I think some people look at your confidence as being arrogant. Self-confident is crucial. Continue. Yeah, it's definitely not arrogance, but I guess it could be hard to determine the difference. For an Uber ride somewhere sometime or a beer, That's always good. Thank you, White Wolf, for the $20 super chat, man. I really appreciate that too. The super chats help me a lot, guys. So $25 worth of super chats. That means a lot to me. Thank you all, Dung Thai and White Wolf. It helps support me. As most of you probably know, I am just an arm wrestler. So all the money really does help. So again, thank you for the super chat. Also, I do technically have a join button now. I added it with the intent on starting to come back and make content, and I think that I'm going to be making content. So I'll point it out now. Right now, there's no benefits, there's no videos, anything like that. But in the future, I plan on working with that. If anyone wants to join, feel free to join. I don't remember what the prices were set. I just threw it together really quickly. But yeah, thank you everyone. Great match. Looked like total domination. Zurab is a monster. All the respect to both of you guys. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Awesome job on Darius dunking on Zurab. Thank you, Matcha. Do you have a video somewhere where you talk about your low hand technique and depth? It looked perfect. I'd love to steal it. I do not. Performance enhancing pancake. If you would like, I can make a video on low hand top rolling. What goes through my mind when I'm low hand top rolling. How I adjust when I'm pulling different types of pullers as a low hand top roller. If me going over technique is something that you guys would be interested in, let me know on that as well. I'd happily do that. Paul Cruz right is good too. What about Dave Weekland? Heard of him? I feel like Paul Lynn might have told me about him, Bendy, but I'm not 100% sure. Chance stick with arm wrestling because I really feel you have top 10 or better potential. Thank you, Thomas. Where am I? Geez, you got to do Joe Rogan. Do the Joe Rogan and never read comments. Yeah, Joe, but the thing is so many of you guys are so kind to me, and you give me encouraging words of support, and you ask questions that I want to answer. So I feel I would be doing a disservice to you by not reading the comments. And in return, what that also does is it makes me read all the negativity, which, you know, obviously isn't great. Tightness and side pressure versus Zurab was impressive. You think some of that has come from the gym? Yeah, of course some of it's come from the gym. I think arm wrestling, when it starts, it's all about the small muscle groups. You know, your ability to cup, your ability to pronate, your ability to supinate, you know, all these little small muscles that are important for arm wrestling are most important at the beginning when you're developing. And once those muscles develop to a certain point, they're not the weak link anymore. Now you have to develop your larger muscle groups, you know, bicep, tricep, chest, shoulders. So I think that I've been at that point for a little bit. And so gym training has helped. Like I said, I haven't really been gym training as much in the last few months, but I was running a really heavy program while I was in Sweden, and I do think that helped a lot. Hit that like button. Yeah, thank you, Kane, for reminding everyone. Make sure you do hit that like button. We are at 44 likes, 45 likes. Let's step that up, guys. Thank you. What's up, Sideline? SG Records. What's up? What's up? You look a bit tired. How could you tell? Yes, I am tired, guys. It's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in Turkey, and that's the time I was used to. Devin is Fiddlesticks. Donate so Chance can keep the lights on. No, the lights will stay on regardless, but I do appreciate all donations. They do help support me and my goal of improving arm wrestling and being a full-time arm wrestler. How much stronger can I get? I think a lot stronger. Gym arm wrestling videos would be cool. Okay. Oh, I scrolled down a little too far, and I see 2 super chats, so let me knock those out. Thank you very much. First of all, Eric Shader. Thank you, Eric Shader, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Man, I hope you keep going. It seems that you have so much to give to the sport. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Like I said, at this point in time, it's the plan. I just have to manage the negativity and make sure I can reduce the amount of negative comments that I read, and one way I'll do that, I think, is to just go ahead and block the people that are disrespectful and don't have anything good to say. So from now on, if there are any mods in the chat, and I just added performance enhancing pancakes as a mod, if you see someone being rude, you could just block them or hide them from my channel. But yeah, Eric, thank you very much for the $20 super chat. That does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Don't give up, Chance. You're basically the only young guy at the top level in the States. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate that. Now, guys, there are a lot of really good arm wrestlers in that 20s, mid to early 20s range. I think that I'm just the only one in the super heavies. But you have a lot of guys in the lower weight classes that are really kicking butt, and I think you'll hear a lot of them in the future. But yeah, thank you. Like I said, right now, guys, I do plan on continuing. It's just, again, about managing what I see and making sure it doesn't get to me too much, because it gets in my head. It bothers me, and it puts me in a bad mood, and a bunch of days being in a bad mood in a row does not feel too good. So it's like, I feel like if I stepped away from arm wrestling, I wouldn't have to deal with that. I could be happier. But yeah. Please don't take negative comments to heart. We are passionate fans and have ever-changing opinions. Sometimes we criticize, sometimes we praise. Yeah, thank you, XRP Boom, for the $5 super chat. That means a lot. It's hard for me not to take comments to heart. That's just how I am. But criticism is okay. Everyone can use criticism. I think what's not okay is just being disrespectful with no recommendation of change, especially. $20 super chat from White Wolf. Holy smokes. Non-stop super chats. I'm not even getting a chance to read everyone's chats because all the super chats. I appreciate that. That's already like $40 you've sent, White Wolf. So thank you a lot for that. Chance, you need more moderators to bite the haters, because haters gonna hate. Aru, hate the haters. You know what, White Wolf? I'll mod you as well. Oh, how do I do that? Over here, maybe? A moderator. Okay, there you go. I added 2 moderators this stream. Look at that. What's up, SG Records? Don't worry what the haters say. Thank you, Sean. Where are we? Chance, I think you're really stressed. You're developing 4 headlines. Time to get Thomas DeLauer again. Who are you? Thomas DeLauer is the GOAT. Are you Tigner? You must be Tigner. Who else would know about the Thomas DeLauer videos? That guy is the GOAT. If you guys have dietary questions or something, Thomas DeLauer is the man. He has a sick YouTube channel. Chance, did you after pull anyone in the after pulls? No, I did one after pull with Niazi, which is the Turkish arm wrestling president. I didn't want to, but the Turkish guys were like, please, please, and FA was like, come on, Chance, and FA is my boy, so I'm like, all right. So I held. He was a really strong pronator, and I held, and then I just slowly brought it back a couple times. But besides that, I didn't do any right hand after pulling. I gripped up left hand with one guy who just wrecked me, but my left's not too good. But no, not too many after pulls for me. I knew I was going to probably pull. I was hoping to pull in Hungary and Norway. Ended up only pulling in Norway, so either way. You should be confident you get world champion tattooed on your arm for everyone to see. Yeah, no tattoos for me. I have no tattoos now. I plan on never having any tattoos. Of course, performance enhancing pancakes. Now that you dominated Zurab, do you think Jerry will have a match? He also won, though. No, not anytime soon, at least. Corey, with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Corey, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. The sport is growing. Someone get on arm wrestling trading cards if there isn't one already. There is none. Back in the day, they did a small line of arm wrestling cards. I think John Brzenk had a card. Alan Fisher had a card. I think 2 or 3 others had a card. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, it is a good idea. Ingan actually mentioned that having each athlete involved in East versus West have a card printed for them, and they sign their card, and then whoever donates gets a signed card from every athlete or something like that, which I thought was a cool idea. Okay, good night. Love you. Where am I? Don't step away from arm wrestling. Step away from social media once in a while. Yeah, that's what I did. But I feel like it's almost intertwined. For me, arm wrestling and social media is like this. Because if I feel like if I'm doing something and I'm not sharing it with you guys, I'm not being fair to you guys. You know, you all have supported me through subscriptions, through super chats, through commenting, through liking and engaging with me. So if I'm now doing something in arm wrestling that you guys would be interested in seeing and I'm not sharing it with you, again, I feel like that's just not too fair. So it's hard for me to take a step away from one and not both. Did you hear that Devin made 40K and Levon made 60K in their match? No, Corey, I did not hear that. That's interesting. That's good pay. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, they deserve to make a lot of money. But who posted that? That's really interesting. I'd like to watch the video about that, Corey. But thank you for the $5 super chat. Again, that's 2 $5 super chats in a row, Corey. I really, really appreciate that. And guys, 63 likes, 86 viewers. Make sure you hit the like button. It does help me a lot. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe. We're only like 150 subscribers away from 9,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone for me, so thank you. Where am I? Hey, White Wolf. Welcome as a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. White Wolf joining as a member, the $5 a month membership. Let's go. I will try putting out some content soon. I don't know exactly what I want to do for everyone to share exclusive content. If you have any recommendations, White Wolf, feel free to give them, as you are only one of 2 members. So thank you. Do appreciate that. Congrats. Thank you, the one who pronates. You have a good future ahead of you in arm wrestling. Don't let people negativity stop you from what you want to do in life, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, Spodos. When's the last time you played Warzone? Bendy, it would have probably been like around the time you and I were playing. It's been a while. When is your next match? At the moment, my next match is scheduled in December at the Monster Factory. That may change. I'm not sure. We'll see. Thomas DeLauer? Yeah. XRP, his videos are sick. Ingen said he might make cards. Yeah, I saw that. No Hawaiian shirt? No, not right now. This is just my comfy, relaxed shirt. I've been hanging out. Me and Maggie went and saw a movie. We saw Bullet Train today. My dad as well joined us. We saw Bullet Train. It's a good movie. But no, I've just been sitting around, ate a little bit of food, played a little bit of RuneScape, drank a lot of water. No Hawaiian. This is just comfy, relaxed shirt. Sorry to disappoint. Great job. Thank you, Lagia. I appreciate it. Lagia. Did anyone else get a case of tears when John lost? I cried all night. Yeah. No. Didn't cry. Kittergali's an amazing opponent, so good for him. Who is Colin Farrell? I do not remember modding anyone named Colin Farrell. I unmodded you, Colin. If you could let me know who you are, and then I'll remod you, but Sorry. I'm like, a wrench? Colin Farrell? And sorry if I forgot. Any thought about an ELO system for ranking? Yeah, I was explaining this a little bit earlier. There's a guy, Frank Callahan from Texas, who's working on the ELO system. It's up and running. The system itself is there. There's just a few of us that are working on taking the tournament brackets and writing them in a code that the ELO system can accept and update the information. So all it needs is more data, and as it gets more data, it'll be more accurate. If you look at the list right now, though, it's not very accurate. There's just not enough information. So as more information is put into it, it'll become more accurate. What's next for you? Like I said, at the moment, Monster Factory. I, for one, wasn't too happy about it. Didn't tear up, but he'll live to arm wrestle another day. Yeah, I mean, the thing about John losing is, like, it doesn't change history. He's still the GOAT. He could lose the next 40 matches he has in a row, and it's still not going to change history. Still not going to change his impact on the sport, and it's not going to change the fact that he is and always will be the greatest of all time. Liking the video will instantly increase your pronation. Try it for yourself, not a scam. I agree. Performance enhancing pancakes. The way I got a strong pronator is I just liked all of my own videos, and then somehow I had a really good pronator. So it works. 100% guaranteed. Have you talked with Derek about his match with Revez? Any thoughts on their match? I think Derek is getting thrown to the sharks a little. First he had Morozov, who went on to beat Dave Chafee. Now he has Revez, who I hear is beating Gennady. So it's a bit of a tough match. I'd like to see Derek against someone like Sandris, someone like Marcio, someone like Arif, maybe. I think those are better matches. Get him some wins. Have some good close matches at least. I'm sorry, I gotta rub my eyes, guys. I'm just pooped. My mind is energetic, but my body is not. I'm late to this, I hope you're still alive. Please don't quit. Feel like you're on top of the cusp. Thank you, Brandon. Yo, what's up, Bobby Ray? Good to see you. Chance you're way more interweb savvy than the old timers, so you can figure out some great content. Yeah, there's only so much content about arm wrestling. Again, if you have any recommendations on type of content, please let me know. Write it here or DM it to me on Instagram or message it to me on Facebook. But I want to post more content for you guys. If you guys are interested in more content from me, I feel like you would enjoy more content. But if you are, let me know what kind of content. Workout videos, arm wrestling training videos, performance enhancing pancakes mentioned, maybe a technical video on like my low hand top roll. Yeah, any ideas that you have, let me know. Arm wrestling CEO, look at this professional stream setup. Definitely not a professional stream setup, but thank you. Anyways, I feel like if it's professional, I should have my headphones on, and I should have properly like tuned my microphone, and yeah, whatever. I think it was a misclick. Just a subscriber and a fan. Okay, Colin. Well, sorry to wrench and de-wrench you. It's nothing personal. I just have to be careful with who has a wrench, and so I hope you don't take it to heart. But thank you for being a subscriber and a supporter of mine. It means a lot. Thank you. Seeing your girlfriend by your side during the match was nice. She's very supportive and great personality. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Maggie is always in my corner, no matter what, at all times. So I'm very blessed to have her in my life. Can't really take roids in chess or put 40 pounds of nothing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Liking videos increases pronator power. Yeah, like the video, guys. 79 likes. Bump it up. What's up, Gob? Feel like they gave Derek too hard of a match. Yeah. There are plenty of PEDs that would help in chess. Yeah, I think there's PEDs that can help in almost anything in life. Anything competitive for sure. But, yeah. What's up, AA? Hey, Chance. What are your thoughts on training pronation with resistance bands? I personally haven't done too much training with resistance bands as far as pronators are concerned, but I would imagine it'd be good because you can wrap it around your thumb just like a band here, this is how I prefer to train my pronator, and you can train it with variable resistance, which might give your body something more similar to an arm wrestling feel. I would think that resistance bands plus static weight would probably be better, but resistance bands on their own, if that's what you have access to, I do think that you can definitely see some benefit from that. Thank you for the question, AA. I bet on you, but apparently the block didn't sell, so I didn't get any winnings. Oh, I'm sorry, Andre Lupkes. You should have just bought the whole block. Then you would have had even more money in your pocket. Mukbang. Yeah, no. I'm not making a mukbang video, sorry. Michael, don't get me in trouble. Everyone's already asking me. I don't know. Get behind the scenes stuff from matches. That's really cool. Yeah. Do some interviews with folks. Okay, Eric. Who do you guys want to see me interview? Let me know. I'll reach out. I'll try to make it happen. Arm wrestlers or not, I can try to do some interviews and go from there. But leave some suggestions. And not only on who you want to see me interview, but do you want a live interview or do you want a pre-recorded interview? Which would be more entertaining for you? Let me know. Arm wrestling videos like how to train arm wrestling techniques. Okay. Chance people are into arm wrestling match reviews. Everyone else does it, but it's because it works. Yeah, Bendy, but I feel like it's almost a cop-out because I'm using someone else's content and someone else's matches, and I'm just talking about it, so I don't feel it's giving enough to the community. But if it's something that you guys feel would help you in your arm wrestling journey, I wouldn't mind doing it. I feel it's a little bit of a cheap way to get content. Yeah, I'd love workout training, technical, all that stuff, everything you've done to get to this level. Okay, PEP. What do you think of Ingen and his rankings? Esam, I covered this a little earlier. What do I think of Ingen? Ingen is an amazing person, most knowledgeable arm wrestler, most knowledgeable about arm wrestling. He's doing great things for the sport. As far as his rankings go, I think the top 10 are the right people from what I remember. I couldn't see it. I can't pull it up to look at it. He deleted it, I think. But it's all subjective on, where you're moving people. I understand his thought process for not having Devin in, and I do believe he said if Devin was in, he would still be in the top couple spots. So, yeah. I'm all in for some tugboat travel eating videos. I don't know if that type of content would do well on my channel. I feel like I'd have to have a separate eating channel, and that just might get weird. Imagine one day, right? I keep posting eating videos, and imagine one day my eating channel video is more popular than my arm wrestling channel. I don't know. It leads me into a weird path. Still into gummy bears. I remember you downing a gummy bear by the 5-pound bag a while back. Yeah. No, I haven't been eating as many gummy bears. I still think that while you're flying, if you eat gummy bears, it helps with water retention, so you're not so dehydrated. But haven't been there as much. Likes higher than the views. Let's go, boys. Thank you for the likes, and make sure if you haven't hit the like button already, make sure you do hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe as well. Hit the bell for notifications while you're at it, and thank you. Chance, can you explain the insane rules on elbow fouls East versus West 4? So many elbow fouls were not called. Gennadi's elbow nearly touched the floor. Yeah, Sean, if you're interested in any of the rule breakdown, I did record the entire rules meeting that we had before. So rather than me trying to explain it and I'll forget things that were talked about, you can watch from the beginning to the end everything that we were told about the fouls, about the rules, and it's all laid out there for you. So I just posted that a few days ago on my channel, maybe a week ago. Zurab didn't sell out apparently. Really? I thought Zurab sold out. That's interesting. Interview Lupkes. I've never talked to him. I could try. Do you think Chafee can improve his endurance? Yes, he can. Pradeep reckons not. Of course he can. There's a lot of different ways that someone can improve their endurance. Different supplements, different styles of training, breathing techniques, adrenaline management. There's a lot of different ways that you can improve your endurance. I feel in 2 weeks I improved my endurance just from breathing techniques and adrenaline control and a little bit of weight management. So if I can do what I feel was a lot in 2 weeks, Dave can, of course, even though he's older and in the game, just being about willing to learn. Interview Matt Mask before and after you pull him. I don't have a match with Matt, but I would love to interview Matt. You're a cool and humble guy, says Esam. Thank you, Esam, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. It helps me a lot more than you would imagine. So thank you. And thank you for the nice comment. Live interviews are the best. Okay, I feel like I'm pretty far. Oh, no, I'm not too far behind. Oh, maybe I am. I lost where I was. Oh, no, I'm here. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Chanshaw's dark screen. 3, Jerry 0. I agree. Is it too dark? I can turn up the light a little. I just have my two lights, but I feel like you can see me, and it's just black in the back, which I like the look of. But John, okay, I can definitely get John on here. Wow, bro, you killed it. East versus West. You'll crack the top 10. I think next opponent for you should be Michael Todd. Oh, thank you. Attack, sir. Live interviews with Jerry, Devin, John, Dave, Michael, and many more. I love watching that stuff. Okay. Loved East versus West. Great value. Wish that King of the Table would have more than 3 matches. Yeah, I agree. XRP. I was talking to Adam a little bit. I was telling Adam, I feel like the sweet spot for a production like King of the Table, because, guys, King of the Table, East versus West, different production, different ideas in mind. I was talking to Adam. I think 5 to 6 matches is kind of the sweet spot for a King of the Table. And he agreed. It's just a matter of being able to set those matches, being able to set 5 to 6 high-quality matches, pay the athletes properly, blah, blah, blah. So I think that might be in the work. I'm not the guy behind any of the promotions, but Adam, who is not the only guy that has a say, but I think he's a bit interested in possibly more than 3 matches. Nothing like 16 like Engen will do, but, 4 or 5 maybe. What's up, Atlantis? Yeah, let's be honest. Anyone who would do a voiceover review and slap it to someone else's match is a terrible person. Hey. Performance enhancing pancakes. Number 1, I love your content. But number 2, what I meant by that is when you play the whole video, you do stills, which is amazing. I think it's perfect. But when you just put their video, like you take my video of me and Zurab from Ingen's channel, and you take it and it takes up a good chunk of your screen, and then there you are in a little box like this talking about the match. I think that is cheap content. I don't think that screenshots and breakdown and analysis is necessarily cheap content. So keep making your videos. I subscribed to you when you're at I was like your 12th subscriber, I swear. I think you should have a second go against the arm wrestler. Dude, I was terrible at that. But I was so stressed thinking about my match. I needed to have 2 or 3 beers, and then I would have been all right. I wouldn't have been so nervous. Let's get more live shark wrestling video. Definitely not. Pass. Lost the match. Keep at it. You have potential to push forward into them top tier brackets. Thank you, Morrison Space. I appreciate it. I missed some chats, so if I missed them, just feel free to send them again. I scrolled too fast, and then I lost where I was. Interview Travis? Maybe, but he'd probably want me to pay him money to interview him, so maybe not. Do you think Cataract has a chance against Hermes? I think Jerry, and I said this before Jerry's result from East versus West, I think Jerry has a better shot at Hermes than he did at Gennady. Hermes' style is not as good at pulling Jerry as Gennady's style is. I think that Jerry can beat Hermes. I think Jerry can beat Alex. But I think Dave loses or Dave beats Jerry. So with Jerry, it's a huge style thing, in my opinion. Yo, Ernesto, thank you for the €1 super chat. I really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. You guys know the spiel. Thank you all very much. We're at 95 likes, 93 people in here. If you have just joined and you have not hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell while you're at it. Thank you. I'm about 1 minute behind. That's not too bad. Destroy Ryan. Ryan who? Why do you think Devin was in Mexico? I don't know. I saw Robert Baxter, who you guys might not know. He's a old school arm wrestler. He was in Mexico with him. I don't know what they're doing. I know there's a lot of medical procedures that are a lot cheaper in Mexico. They could be on vacation. Who knows? Who would you like to face next? I don't know. Who would you guys like to see me face next? I want you guys, regardless of who you are, I want you to write in the comments realistically who you would like me to face next. I want to hear from every single one of you. I want to see 89 responses right now. Who do you want to see me face in my next match? Whether it be East versus West, King of the Table, Monster Factory, something local. Who do you want to see me face? Let me know. Thank you. 3 matches isn't enough. Yeah, I agree. At least 5. 3 is kind of pathetic. At least 5 in my opinion. 16 is a good idea, yeah. Your partner is over on 98 when Tugster gets off. Partner's over on... I don't understand the schmo, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. You love me. I'm just messing with you. Okay. You have any matches? I have BJ Fakakis coming up in December. At the moment, that's what is planned at least. All right, good. I'm getting some comments here. Let's see what everyone is saying. Bowen still thinks he can destroy you. I think he knows better. Seems like with Dave's recent endurance challenge, Jerry might be too much with him. No, I don't agree. Derek, Bowen, Michael Todd, Tim Bresnan, Paul Lynn, Arif, Levon, Adair, Derek, Ryan Bowen, Derek, Aiello, Lachlan, Krasy. I like that. Ryan on gear. Michael. Wild Horse. That'd be insane. Yo, White Wolf, $5 super chat. You're on fire. That's $45 a super chat. And you joined as a tugboat, hitting the join button. So thank you, White Wolf. Chance stronger than Derek. Michael Todd makes sense. Lachlan. Burnett. Yeah, here's the thing. You guys shouldn't be so quick to assume that I'm stronger than Derek because I won and he lost. Derek faced Revaz and I faced Zurab. Zurab is an amazing athlete. Revaz is someone who has given Levon problems in the past. Maybe Revaz isn't as good as I think he is. Maybe he's not top 5 like I think he is. But if he is, Derek lost to a top 5 guy and I beat a top 25 guy. Top 30 guy. Something like that. So don't be so quick to dismiss Derek. I really appreciate the support from all of you and hyping me up, but there's no reason we should have to bring Derek down to do that. Out of all the suggestions, I think my favorite suggestion is Krasy. I'm a huge fan of Krasy. He's an amazing hook puller. I love going against hook pullers. I think that would be really fun. Ryan, and I've told him this, if he really wanted the match, I would pull him. It's not a problem. He just needs to have enough money, right? If he wants to bring me to Australia, if he wants to pay for me and Maggie to go to Australia, and even if I don't make any money, if I don't have to spend any money, I would probably do it. But I could also pull, I see a few people saying Lachlan. I could pull Lachlan as well in Australia. So, excuse me, guys. I am entertained. Again, like I said, I'm just getting used to jet lag. Wolf showing up strong, yeah. And guys, like I said, I do have a join button now. I don't have any content there yet, but feel free to suggest content, exclusive content for my my tugboats and chugboats and everything else. And yeah, if you're interested, you can join. But if you join, you don't get anything except for a green name and a little badge to show that you're joined. Weight versus repetition for arm wrestling. Both are important. Weight and repetition are both very important for arm wrestling. Repetition is great for blood flow work. Weight is good for building strength. Is Devin afraid to lose at East versus West, in your opinion? That's why he keeps declining. No, I don't think Devin is afraid to lose against anybody. I think Devin may just be busy. He may have other things going on. He may not be ready to pull with his injury. Whatever his case, I think, again, everyone can choose. If they want to accept a match, regardless of the terms, they can accept the match. If they want to accept a match and negotiate terms, they can do that as well. No one should be able to force someone else to arm wrestle when they don't want to. I think that's just the way it is. You should pull Rackley, Barbosa. Yes, I wanted to see you against Crassi for a while. I think it's a great style match for you. I agree. I think that it's a great style match for me as well. Derek training is off. Since you started the new European style, you definitely leveled up. The Chant Shaw that was in Dubai wouldn't move you off center now. Derek needs to train properly. Yeah, I mean, I agree that I'm much stronger than I was 8 months ago, but also Derek is probably much stronger than he was 8 months ago as well. I think that Derek is the strongest version of himself today. I don't want to speak for him. I don't know his numbers, but from what we have talked about, that's what I can gather. And I also think that everyone can lead to victory with a different path. So you have Todd Hutchings' style of training. You have Michael Todd's style of training. You have Krasimir style of training. You have Igor Mazarenko style of training. You have the Georgian style of training. You have Kazakhstan style of training. And all these styles have made world champions. So I don't necessarily think there is one right way to do it and all the others are wrong. It's just hard. I don't think we have the answers yet. Lachlan would be a better match. Primary source of protein. Dylan. What's up, Dylan? I haven't seen you since we played Warzone, right? We played Warzone? Pretty sure. My primary source of protein is going to be ground beef, or if I can afford it, which I haven't been able to lately, but if I can afford it, it would be ground bison. You pulling Lachlan makes way more sense. Bone couldn't beat you now. He's off the best and shows. Yeah. You versus would be cool. Bobby, me versus who? What are your thoughts on mind over matter when it comes to arm wrestling? Mind over matter is extremely important in everything, I think, arm wrestling included. Every day when I have a match, I'm envisioning every possible outcome of my match, my lanes to victory, the lanes I think I need to avoid, and I'm envisioning just winning over and over and over and over. And I think that even though sometimes I know that I'm the underdog, I know that I shouldn't be able to win a match, I envision it, I think, I believe, and I think that helps with it happening. Something about Ryan is off compared to him in 2018, 2019. Went back and watched his older videos and wall match. Doesn't look as healthy now. I hope he's all right. Yeah, I mean, Ryan seems like he's doing good. I should pull Vitali. Okay. It's so crazy to me, the different levels of people that I get. I feel like I get people like here, and I get people like here and everywhere in between. I think someone said I should pull like Ryan or Coach Ray, and then someone said I should pull Levon and Vitali. It's just like, wow, it's interesting to see what you guys are thinking. Yeah, beef is amazing. If you pull Bowen, though, that would slingshot you up the rankings, as Bowen is the number one undisputed. That's true. You looked amazing in East versus West. Made it look easy. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. Me versus Lachlan. Can you elaborate on why I heard you and Ingen talking about you quitting the sport? Or did I mishear that? No, you didn't mishear that. I was talking about that earlier. Big Grove goats. You can go back and watch it. I don't want to keep dwelling on that too much. I just don't have the same passion, and I think most of it is due to the negativity online when I read comments. When I interact on social media and I get a lot of negativity back, it does bother me. It does get to me, and it makes me want to take a step back. But like I said, I'm just going to start blocking anyone who's disrespectful. And if Facebook continues to be negative to me as well, since I've logged back into it. Excuse me. Hopefully I didn't make you guys yawn as well. So if Facebook continues to be negative now that I've logged back into that as well, I'll just delete that too. Chance versus Schoolboy. I would love to pull Schoolboy, but I don't think he'll take the match. Started eating a lot of beef. I have energy, mood is better, feel stronger, and my libido is up. Awesome, David. Good for you. I think beef is an amazing source of protein. I also think that grass-fed, grass-finished beef is even better. You're going to notice an even better difference, as well as bison. Of course, grass-fed, grass-finished, and bison are both more expensive, but if budget is not necessarily an issue, I do think it's worth splurging on. Yeah, Gabe, it's true. Yo, Roger Kingham in the chat. What's up, Roger? I think you're awesome. Chance, keep trucking. Thank you, Roger. Disappointed I didn't get to see you in Michigan this time, but I'm sure I'll see you around. What's next for you, Roger? What do you have coming up? Chance, do people get to look you as big as you think you are physically, or how that works? Hey, I'm not sure I understand your question. If you could type that out one more time. Sorry. Don't give up on absolute beast. We stick with that. Potential way you can take it as far as you want to. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just keep getting those arms and hands do the talking, and it won't matter what the haters say. Also, yes, beef is great for muscle and connective tissue. Thank you, George. Appreciate that. Kanai? Clerks, who's Kanai? Sorry. You versus Trubin. Interesting. How's it going? What's up, Elton? Good to see you. Don't give it up, Chance. I think the West has a lack of good young talent in the sport. There are very few young guys like you in the States. Thank you, Big. I feel I'm back. I feel good. And so thank you. That negativity seems to be doing you good, even though it sucks. You shut the haters up against... you said Zola, but I think you meant to say Zurab. It definitely doesn't do me good. It doesn't do me good. My win against Zurab had nothing to do with people disrespecting me, but thank you, Sean. I'm taking a hiatus now, going to fish and grow a winter beard. Okay, Roger. Sounds good. You just 3-0 Zurab. That's incredible. Something neither John nor Ron could do. Thank you, Eric. Yo. Cool Whitaker in the chat. Guys, make sure Cool Whitaker, the guy that just super chatted, $5. Thank you, by the way, John. I appreciate that. Make sure you check out his channel. He's a good friend of mine. We have a workout video like 9 months back if you guys want to go watch that. But John is an awesome guy. He makes awesome content. He is really good at social media, constantly posting. Never-ending amount of content. Go check him out. John, is this your main channel now, or do you just use... This is probably your main gym training channel. So, yeah. Guys, if you could do me a really big favor, first subscribe to my channel, and then after you've done that, go over to John's channel, Cool Whitaker Tutorials and Shorts, and make sure you subscribe over there as well. He deserves the sport. He deserves more eyes on him. But to your question, have I pulled LeBron James? No, LeBron is scared of me. I will crush that guy. In basketball and arm wrestling both, because LeBron is not even that good at basketball. He's overrated. He's maybe the 5th best of all time, maybe. But you gotta think guys like Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, they're at the top. You know what I mean? I see Andrew Rhodes in the chat. Yo, is Cobra in here? What's up, Cobra? Yoshi. Oh, Yoshi. Yeah. But I think he's retired. I would love to pull Roshi. Me versus Mask. Yeah, I would love to pull Mask. Yo, Elton Lee, $10 super chat. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Chance, your man. Really liked the energy you had at East versus West 4. Excited to see your next matchup. Thank you, Elton. I really, really appreciate that. This is where I mainly post on YouTube, but I'm mainly on IG and TikTok at the moment. Yo. Either way, I'm plugging your YouTube right now, guys. Please, please, please. There's 91 of you in here. Can you guys please just click on Cool Whitaker Tutorials and Shorts. Click on his channel. Hit the subscribe button. 92 of you in here now. Just go subscribe real quick. Come right back. I'll be waiting for you. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Again, guys, click his channel. Hit subscribe. Maybe like a video. Come back. I'll give you guys just a moment here. I don't want you to miss anything. All right. Thank you. I say you grow your social media presence and arm wrestle Liver King. Yeah, I would love to, but I don't know how to grow my social media very well, clearly. Yeah, LeBron does keep ducking me. Chance, you look spectacular during East versus West. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Eric. I would break LeBron's ankles. Easily. Easily. Do you think you will next make a gym arm wrestling video? I don't know what video will be next, Kane. I don't know. I would fold Liver King like a chair. It's facts. It's facts. And I'll out-eat him in a liver eating contest. With ease. I will join your channel if you want my opinion on what you could offer for members. A tutorial for brand new people to the sport. What training would you recommend for people with no partners? Okay, Big Grove, if you want to join my channel, brother, I'm not going to stop you. I really do appreciate it. It does help with the support of hitting the join button. And you know what? I could definitely do a series. I have an idea. I just thought of it right now. Let me know what you guys think of this this video idea. I could come up with a series that I post on my main YouTube channel where it starts as the basics of arm wrestling. So something as simple as you're interested in arm wrestling, where do you start? You know, getting you a team, the safety of arm wrestling, getting into the basic moves of arm wrestling, how to train those moves for arm wrestling, how to become more technical. Then we get into specifics like, okay, this is a video about the top roll, this is a video about the hook, this is a video about the press, and it can be like a series that I add 1 or 2 videos to a week, and you could just hit play. You're a brand new guy, you hit play, you can watch through the series, and you can learn about arm wrestling through something like that. If that sounds interesting to you guys, please let me know. I know a lot of you guys are probably past the beginning, a lot of you guys might be towards the end, but I think overall that might help. And as far as Big Grove goes, he mentioned I could do that for the members, but maybe for the members, I can do more specific in detail videos expanding on those topics from each week. And answering any questions, and I can answer questions in video format as well. So let me know what you guys think of that. I think it's a good idea, but maybe it was stupid. We'll find out what you think. Saying LeBron is better than Michael is almost as dumb as saying Levon is better than Bowen. It's not even close. Anyone who disagrees is delusional. That's facts. We can't click on their channel. Oof. You know what? Hold on. There you go. You could do that. And also, I shared John's link. And also, John, you're a moderator. So you can share your own link now, too. But go subscribe to Cool Whitaker. Thank you. In advance. Just subbed. Thank you, Cobra. Appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. Chance may not understand just how good he is. Thank you. I don't know. Serious question. Is Ryan Bone really delusional or just an interesting character? Ryan is definitely a character, right? You have to understand that most internet personalities, they have their internet personality and then they have their realistic personality, and Ryan is a really big brand, so for him, he has to add some content some reason for you to watch his videos, some reason for you to click on his videos. So he's not as delusional as you might think. Where was I? At the end of the day, a ton of money's on the line. Down by 1 point with 5 seconds left. MJ's getting the ball, not LeBron. Wrong. I'm getting the ball because I'm the GOAT of basketball. Chance. I'm trying to get my arms bigger with no tools. Is body weight enough? I'm not the best guy to answer a question about growing mass. I feel like that's more of a bodybuilder type question. From what I understand, you can still do progressive overload with no tools. Like if you want to do bigger arms, you can do pull-ups. You can do pull-up variations that are more difficult. You can do weighted pull-ups. And you can also do like isometric movements. Stand on a rope. Try to curl the rope as you're standing it. That'll help grow strength. Maybe not size as much, but as you grow that strength, now you can overload on pull-ups more to get more hypertrophy to the arms. Yeah, it's possible you can grow bigger arms. I don't know the size of your arms now. If they're 12 inches, of course you can grow bigger arms by body weight exercises. If they're 19 inches, you might be capped. But genetics plays a big factor as well. Yo, what's up, Soul? Good to see you, buddy. Giving Chance encouragement to keeping on here on YouTube. Yeah. You wear Yeezys better than Yeezy. I am Yeezy, so. No, you're breaking anyone ankles with your upper body heavy build. Soul. Listen, I'm a basketball goat. You don't know. Does today's John pen Devin? If Devin is still injured. Do you believe 290-pound Levon Devin can beat everybody in the top 10 except for Levon, of course? I don't understand the question, sorry. Yes, bro, do it. What athletes do you think would be good at arm wrestling with a certain training besides strongman? Linemen, larger basketball players, powerlifters, weightlifters, bodybuilders, baseball players. They have developed elbows. Tennis players, rock climbers. I mean, anyone who's a gifted athlete, I think, can switch to other sports as long as they can figure it out. Love the idea. Okay. Get on board with that idea. Okay. I'd love a playlist like that. All right. People are liking the idea. Maybe I'll have to do it. Great idea. Okay. It would be great. Also, the tier list sort of videos, though. Okay, I can do tier lists. You second the motion. All right. Thank you, Cobra. Exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a fan, but I've never pulled, so I'm curious what equipment you think are essential. Okay. You're still trying to peel Jerry's hand back? Listen, I could peel Jerry's hand back, but that is not how you beat Jerry. You don't just peel his hand back. But Austin, you and I both could crack Jerry's hand. His wrist is weak. That doesn't mean we're going to pin him, but yeah. Mod, let's go. Yes, sir. Yo, Big Grove Goats. Let's go. Welcome to Tugboats. I appreciate you for joining the Tugboat tier of my membership. It means a lot. It helps support me. And Big Grove, I want you and White Wolf, again, to let me know what you want from me, and I'll try to post that content. Hey, Chance, been subscribed for a while now. Also subscribed to Cool Whitaker. Hey, thank you, Gary. Glad to see you killing it. You deserve it, and more to come. Thank you. Do you still think you can beat Jerry? No. You can watch a lot of my interviews since East versus West, like on Coach Ray's channel. You can watch my interviews in the past where I talked about it and where I've said, if Jerry beats Gennady, I know I'm not ready. Very simple. How much money do I need to buy everything needed for arm wrestling exercises? George, you can start with nothing. Absolutely nothing. As long as you have access to a gym, like a normal gym, even a cheap gym that just has a pulley system and some free weights and some dumbbells, you can start with nothing and start gym training and move from there. I think that's one of the great things about arm wrestling is you can go from no budget and you can slowly build onto your arm wrestling tools and arm wrestling training and get everything that you need. But you can start at the very beginning with no money. And if you're savvy, you can build most of your equipment too. You don't have to buy it. You can use scrap wood and PVC pipes and all sorts of things to build most of your equipment. So you can keep costs really low. If you just wanted to buy it and you wanted absolutely everything, you could spend a good amount of money, but it just depends on how you want to do it. Cobra is coming for the top 20 in the world. Watch out. Yeah, hey, Cobra. I'm looking forward to your match at East versus West. Should be fun. Hello from Georgia. Hello, Amaran. I cannot wait to have my arm seasoned enough to pull with your talent. Cobra, your arm is more seasoned than mine will ever be. Sachin, what's your arm size? Last I checked, it was 53 centimeters. I don't know. His wrist is not weak as much as he sacrifices it for angle. Cobra, yeah, that's true. Nice match. Thank you, Kevin. Did you eat good food in Turkey? Try anything you never ate before? I ate amazing food in Turkey. Lots of kebab, doner kebab, kofta, rice pudding. I love rice pudding. It's so tasty. Baklava, of course. I had baklava with ice cream. I hadn't had that before. That was a good recommendation. There was a special type of what was it? Kofta? Yeah, special type of kofta that I had with F.A. and his girlfriend and Maggie at a restaurant that was like eggplant and cheese and kofta, and that was so delicious. Oh, chi kofta, which is like it's like grains and seasoning mixed together in a little like ball, and you eat it, and it's you put it in lettuce, squeeze lemon over it. That's super tasty. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I love Turkish food though. It's amazing. I've liked it for a really long time. Looking massive. Thank you, Hexasaurus. I'm actually a little light. I'm about not light. I shouldn't say light, but compared to my previous self, I'm about 289. So in kilos, that's 131, and I've been as heavy as like 142. So for me, make a video of beginner level equipment. I'm day one. What do I need to start? We can go from there. Big Grove, the most important thing you need to start is the right attitude, which sounds a little corny saying it out loud, but realistically, like I was just saying, you can train with normal gym equipment. You don't need to go and buy anything until you know you're really going to be focused on training. So that's where you start, is focus on training and start going from there. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video for you. Can you train arms daily? Yeah, it just depends on whose training methodology you want to follow. But someone like Krasimir trains arm wrestling daily. Me, myself, I follow a more traditional split. Could even get a belt, jugs of water, as long as the mechanics are proper from my understanding. Yeah, absolutely. If you have a belt or an arm wrestling strap, you can wrap that around your thumb. And guess what? Now instead of using a cable system or pulleys or whatever, now you have that strap or belt attached to your thumb here, and you can pronate. Well, what can you pronate? You can tie a rope around anything. You got a 5-gallon bucket, you can put some rice in it, and that 5-gallon bucket with the rice you can use for a pronator. Then after, you can stick your hand in and you can move your hand around. Now you're building your hand for endurance as well. Right? Now you can pick up the 5-gallon bucket and hold it here, and you can train your fingers. You can also, imagine I was holding it and it was parallel, but so I can show you guys. You can do this with it, right? You can train your cupping. You can throw a bunch of duct tape on there, or PVC pipe or something like that. Make it a thicker handle and roll that for cupping. You know, you can do a lot of different things. I mean, you could tie one of those little circle. I don't know tools and stuff that well, guys. Sorry. You could tie one of those little the circle things that have a screw pointing out. You can put one of those in the wall. Make sure it's in a stud. Put a rope through that. Now you have essentially you have a pulley system. Now you can do training from the top. Well, what kind of handle do you use? You can use anything. You could get a 2x4, put 2 pieces of string coming from it, and now you have a flat finger cupping tool. It can be as much or as little as you want. And I'm telling you, in these countries where money isn't as big of an option as it is in the U.S. Buying things isn't as big of an option as it is in the U.S. Those guys are making all their equipment, and they're the guys that are whooping most of the Western pullers anyways. So you had many tough matches lately. Which one helped you improve the most? That's a hard question. I would say they all helped me improve. I would probably say John or Todd. Does Ingen put you up, or do you have to pay for your own when you're doing East versus West? I think what Ingen does is private. I don't want to share too much, but I will say I did not pay for expenses. No, I did not have to put myself up. How's John's spirit after his loss? It didn't seem to bug him too much. Did Beerman steal your shoes? Yes, he did steal my shoes. And he won't even ship them back. Can you believe it? Honestly, do you think Derek Smith can become number one in the world? It's possible. Who knows? Right now, I don't see anyone beating LeBron, though. Do you get depressed once in a while, even though you keep positive? Yeah, I mean, I think everyone has moments where they feel sad or where they feel depressed, and everyone has up and downs, and I'm no different. I really want to go to an East versus West event. I'm a fan and really want to meet all of you guys and see Istanbul. Ian and I message a few times a week on Messenger. Super inviting. Yeah, you should do it. Even if you don't want to do the VIP package, which I think is a really good deal. You get to have dinner with the athletes, take pictures with the athletes, be part of the press conference. If you don't have the money to do that, all you have to be able to afford is to fly to Istanbul, which, I'm not saying it's cheap, but if you fly to Istanbul, you stay a night or two in the Green Park during the event. You can stay in other cheaper places for the rest of your stay, and you pay your $50 to get into the event. That's it, right? So it's really accessible. I mean, it's still, again, it's expensive, and I understand most of us aren't in the financial position to do that. But if you take it and you compare it to a sport like football, basketball, even MMA, boxing, it's like, how many other sports exist where you can spend $1,000, $1,500 and hang out with the best talent in that sport? It's pretty incredible. Hope you're good. Chance, say hi to Emil from me. Yeah, thank you. I will. If you naturally walk around 130 and you're 6'3", what weight class are you in? That would be super heavyweights. 110 is the heaviest class before super heavyweights. Who's next for you? I don't know. My cousin is 3D printing me some handles, and I ordered some resistance bands. I want to do everything from my home and garage. I would consider making a makeshift pulley system, getting a loading pin. That's all really, really cheap. Then you can use your handles with that makeshift pulley system and your loading pin, and that's where I would probably start. Like I said, you don't have to use a loading pin. You could just use those little things that attach, the little clip thingies. What are they called? Starts with an L. I can't think. I'm too tired. But you can just attach that to whatever. Yo, what's up, Soul? I think you and Artem and the other guys can arm wrestle for 40 years. John Todd, Rod are in their 50s. They'll be just better medicine and nutrition in the future. Yeah, I hope so. You're the man, Chance. Please continue arm wrestling. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Hello, match, Chance. Congrats. Thank you, Corey. You have a super match with the GOAT, Blue Bone, in 2062. Yeah. What are your thoughts about the rankings? Yeah, I've touched on that a couple times, Kevin. I mean, I think it's really difficult to place 2 through 10. I think any variation of the rankings could be wrong or right. I'm someone who does rankings, and all rankings are doing is you're just trying to give the best representation of the top guys in the sport. That way you can set up matches like rank 3 versus rank 4. That should be a close match. Rank 3 versus rank 2. That should be a close match. So on and so forth. But in arm wrestling, you have styles make matches, so it doesn't always work out to be that easy. Thank you, Tim. I'm your number one fan here in the Philippines. Thank you, Elaine Agil. Can I ask, who's your favorite arm wrestler of all time? John Brzenk, of course. And Elaine, I'm part Filipino, if you didn't know. Keep crushing it. Thank you, Paul. Transaction was declined. I don't know what you're talking about, Soul. It's way better for now. Chance, key foods to keep strong. I am not a qualified nutritionist. I'll start by saying that. So take everything that I have to say with a grain of salt. However, Brandon Allen put me on the vertical diet idea. Reading into it, I really like that idea. So that's going to be a lot of meat, red meat. It's going to be a lot of rice, potatoes, vegetables for your digesting or digestive system, things like that. But eating clean, basic foods is important in general, and I think that red meat is also important in general. You give me hope. Thank you, Tim. The athletes like you, Chance, make so much time for others and fans. It's very unique. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Are you planning on doing any of Neil's events? Of course, if Neil invites me, then I'll go. Assuming Neil has the budget to cover my expenses. I'm not at the point where I can afford to cover my own expenses just for a match. I feel my expenses should be covered. I shouldn't come out of pocket for matches. Guys, I'll be on here just a couple more minutes. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm getting really, really tired. It's 11 o'clock here, which means it's 6 a.m. in Turkey, which is the time I'm used to. So, still getting over jet lag. If you have any more questions, you want to join as a member, you want to like the video, you want to subscribe, you want to, whatever. Feel free to do that now. If not, like I said, I'll be on in just a minute. All the likes, all the subscribes, all the super chats, all the joining this stream have been, really, really appreciated. So thank you everyone for that. Again, if you want to see any type of content, make sure you comment it down below. If you're watching this later, comment it here if you're watching it now. Yeah, hold on. All right, I'm going to go through and respond to all these comments. Again, I'm getting super tired. You can probably tell. Richard, I started arm wrestling April of 2015. That was 2 months before my 17th birthday, so I was 16. Just watched a video of everyone saying you'd lose to Zerab 3-0. That didn't age well. Yeah. John, I've gone back and watched those like 15 times just to listen to everyone like, oh, Chance is going to get crushed. And then it go the opposite way. It makes me happy. Amazing match, Chance. Thank you, Carl. Some have already said you did what John and Ron couldn't do. Really impressive. Thank you, Carl. Rest is key. Yes, you got rest, champ. We'll support and love you. Thank you, George. How many hours a week do you train arm wrestling versus family work time? I don't work, so I don't have a work time. I've been doing full-time arm wrestling about a year now. I'm out of savings, so I'll probably have to start work up here shortly, Mark. I don't have an hour breakdown for you, though, unfortunately. Let the haters hate. Thank you. Hold up. Have a good night, Chance. I'll keep my eye peeled for some videos. Glad to be a member. Yeah, thanks for joining, Big Grove. I appreciate it. You're one of 3, so thank you. Good job. Thank you, Austin. About to drop some subs. Hold up. All right, Soul, I'm holding up. I'll hold up a few more minutes. I was about to ask something, but better just let you rest. It's 5 a.m. here. No, feel free. Ask me another question. I'm going to hold up for Soul. I don't know what he's talking about, so. Thank you, Chance. Yeah, of course. Love your work, buddy. Keep it up. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Thank you. Thanks, Chance, for doing a live event. Really good listening. Yeah, thank you. All right, Soul says later, so I'm not waiting for him anymore. See ya. Take it easy. You're just going to need more members so you don't have to join the traditional workforce. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank you for all the support, and I look forward to talking to you all.